This weekend is a big one for motorsports in our area. That's because one local championship is celebrating a big anniversary.
It's the Hangtown Motocross Classic. It's 55 years young, and here to tell us more about it is our racing friend, Mark S. Allen. He is live at Hangtown. Quiet now, won't be later.
Yeah, it's going to change. Just get ready for the gear-shattering, dirt-pounding motocross action! It is Hangtown. It is awesome. It's celebrating 55 years, and nobody knows that better than this guy, Bob Messer. At least 25 of them you've been a part of.
Yeah, you know what? I grew up doing it. I was born into it. Dad said, hey, let's go. We're going racing this weekend. And next thing I knew, I was full blast into it. I turned pro in 1970 and raced for 9 years as pro motocross, and then life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it's so spectacular that some guys near Placerville started this, moved it here in 1979. We're talking 55 years. There's a museum here now.
This year we have a 55-year, and with every poster from every event. It's about 40 by 40, and we have a bunch of vintage motorcycles, and this is just one little display we have of a huge vendor row. 600 feet there and 800 on top. Great place for families to come out and watch the event. We still have tickets left at hangtownmx.com. And would love to see people come out and have a good time.
Yeah, we talked about the history. Take a look at the action. If you've never experienced this before, we're talking 400 of some of the best riders, 25,000 people. This is the place to be this weekend.
Absolutely. This is the world's best motocross racers in the world. If you look around this pit area, you'll see there's probably $40 million in trucks, semi-trailers that support these racers that are all out here racing this weekend. Highly paid, highly skilled athletes, been riding probably since they're 3 years old, with 20 to 25 years experience, and now they're doing this.
Got it. And you never want anyone to get hurt, but I mean, they are really putting things on the line. This is a daunting experience to watch, spectacular to watch.
Yeah, very, very physically demanding. For years, they said it was second most physically demanding sport after soccer, and they've now determined that motocross is the #1 physically demanding sport of all of them.
And what's wild about it is something that I just recently learned. Like, we always think, we see the jumps and we think they're trying to get air, and that's the opposite. You really don't want to get that much air because tires off the ground means you're not getting that pull.
Absolutely. When you're getting traction with your tires, that means you're moving forward. When you're not and you're in the air, it's just, we call it air time. And you know what, sometimes the jumps and obstacles will jump you in the air 10, 20 feet in the air, and they do. They want to get back on the ground and get the motorcycle going with getting traction and pulling away.
Awesome. Legendary Bob Messer, you are a legend yourself, sir. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, we'll link all that information to abc10.com, so get those tickets. The amateur ride starts today. It's dirt-pounding motocross action like you've never seen before unless you've been here, so make sure you come back. Back to you.
Yeah, it's good to hear that they do have some tickets left. I'm sure those will be scooped up. Mark, and you mentioned one thing which is extremely overlooked is what kind of physical shape your upper body you have to be in order to go against your opponent, but all the turns and the ups and downs there.
Hard on the wrists.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the science of it and the physicality. Like modern sports, like diet, exercise, they're probably hitting the gym in order to perform better here to get that upper body strength.
Oh, these guys, I'm telling you, they start training when they're 9 years old, and these guys out here now, they're like close to 30 years old, and they're the epitome of fitness because they have to be. You're riding a motorcycle that weighs 250 pounds, and you're trying to keep your balance and focus on where you're going to keep yourself from landing on the ground. And with speed, momentum, things break.
When I was a kid, we'd smoke a pack of Camels before hitting the track. Things are much different now.
Yeah.
Wait till you come out here and check out the riders.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. Back to you.
Yeah, NASCAR's a lot different now than it was back in the 50s, that's for sure. I can imagine with these guys with the upper body. Marcus Allen, Hangtown this weekend. Mark, thank you.